Artemis II space crew is now more than halfway to the moon. This morning, the Orion space capsule with 4 astronauts on board is about 125,000 miles from Earth. Just think about that, okay? That's a really long way away. On Monday, they're scheduled to circle the moon before returning back to Earth next Friday night. On day 2 of their mission, we got a chance to see the crew enjoy a midday meal, including beef stew, roast turkey, and cherry cobbler. Before the mission began, Chris Van Cleve went inside a mock-up of the Orion capsule to see how the astronauts will eat on this 10-day mission.
I'm here with Susan Baggerman. She's the Chief Health and Performance Officer for the Orion program. And let's talk about the food. Is this like any other road trip where you're just packing some snacks?
No, we do provide full nutrition for all 4 crew members for the entire 10-day mission. We actually plan a specific menu for each crew member. So they're able to work with our food scientist, come up with items that they would really like to eat, but also meet their nutritional needs. And each crew member has a set menu that will be flying for this flight. It all has to be kind of shelf stable. We don't have any refrigerator or anything like that. So it all has to be food that we can pack in the vehicle and that the crew then can prepare themselves once they're in flight.
I'm thinking of that dehydrated ice cream that you used to get at like a science museum.
So you're thinking along the right way. We don't actually fly that exact ice cream on this flight, but food that's very similar to that. So it's packaged. Some of the food the crew will actually put water into. So it's dehydrated food that they'll rehydrate. Then they put it in the food warmer. And they'll heat it back up.
And is that basically just a, this is the food warmer over here. Is that basically just a hot pan?
It's basically a hot plate. So we have food packages that are similar to this. This is actually a beverage pouch, but we have food pouches and beverage pouches. The crew can rehydrate them here with this water dispenser. It'll have a hose that comes off of it during the mission. And then if it is an item that they need to heat, so like for example, if this was coffee, they could rehydrate it with the water dispenser and then just slide it right in here in the food warmer and be able to heat it up. And a lot of our food items are the exact same way. We also have some food items that don't have to be rehydrated. So think more like a military MRE, like a meal's ready to eat, where it's packaged and ready to go, what we call thermostabilized food, that they would just take directly out of the stowage system, slide it here in the food warmer, and heat it up.
And stay with CBS News as we follow the historic Artemis mission from soup to nuts. We'll be covering all of the major milestones from Monday's loop around the moon to next Friday's splashdown.